Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Karak Zorn playthrough where we are about to start the war with the greenskins. Well, I say that. We're chasing down the last remnants of a Skaven incursion into our lands, rebuilding and preparing for the war with the greenskin. Well, rebuilding a bit, guys. And yeah, somebody has been telling me to get blasting units with blasting charges, guys. I can't because of the way it's working, because I can't get the buildings. I'm not quite sure why it's not giving me the option to build them. I mean, I can. Oh, I might be able to recruit them here, actually.
Onward.
I definitely can't afford to, however, but I might be able to recruit miners with blasting charges. I could. I cannot recruit unit. And I think it's because of the tech thing with trading with the dwarves, which
You know who I am.
doesn't
Greetings, honourable ally.
seem to have worked for whatever reason. Anyway, let us enter and see what happens. I think I've left confederating too late. Oh, beautiful! They've tried to actually, Trab there has tried to jump underneath. We are so doing an interception there. Yeah, somebody did also comment I seem to have a lot of miners in my army still. Again, they are being replaced. They did also suggest I use Thunderers, which I'm gonna be honest, I may get some Thunderers into my armies, but I'm generally going to avoid them. I'm just not a huge fan of Thunderers. I don't like that line of sight issue they have. The fact it's a direct line of sight. I'm just basically I can use them. I'm just not great with them. So you guys can group up. Sorry, you're meant to be in there as well. Oh, god damn it. How did I do that? My Slayer units are going to be held back to protect and flank. I'm going to sneak forwards. I don't want to go too nuts. I may have to advance into them to force them to attack us, but we'll see how this goes. Ah, they appear to be moving already, and that is why we were rejigging things, because I was expecting that. Slayers, have some fun. I'm going to square these guys off a bit.
Off we go! The next kill's ours!
I don't think they've got much that I'm particularly worried about that I can see yet anyway. At them! Let's start aiming at the warp grinders there. They're popping up. Let's make sure everybody is in a nice defensive formation here. Slayers, get your butts up behind. We're just going to hold the lovely defensive line here, guys. It's going to be the main... Oops. The main plan. And have fun. Slaughtering lots and lots of lovely Skaven. Why are you guys not in the right positions? I wish I could break them off because they are a little bit too weak for my liking. Here they come. You two really weak units can stay there. And these two can pull over here to support. Oh, there we go. Hit those warp grinders, please. Our line is being hit over here. The dwarves will easily hold this line, though. Little bit of a worry at the edge there, but that is why these guys are moving up. Oh, it's gonna hurt. I say it's gonna hurt, it's fine. They're already breaking on parts of me. You're gonna pull out and slam into the flank there. Thrain can get in there. Right into the heart of them. You guys can push forwards to start flanking. Slayers into the flank to an extent there, as much as I can. I'm trying to get my giant slayers past. Oh god, you could change target rather than shooting there. And you guys can turn and start shooting up into there.
Kill them! Anu! Stuff! Put those dwarven legs!
Form a line before we just hit in diagonal sideways. There we go.
Wait him up! Blood!
Surrounding the Skaven there. Thrain in there as well. Somewhere. And right in the centre of them all. Having fun.
Longbeards! Go! Kazuk! For the High King!
Ooh, whoops. I mean,
Attack!
there's not really much reason to not do that, but no, let's let my ranged have fun.
Shoot the wizards!
All of you guys get straight onto him. In fact, no.
Let the vengeance begin! Slayers! Longbeard!
You guys can reform up here. Thrain can stay on him, so we're not putting everything too close together.
For the ancestors!
Oh god, so things like that don't happen.
Ready! Yes, Lord!
Start having some fun up there.
Longbeards! Let the vengeance begin! Joey, attack! Move!
Thrain is having his fun. You guys can start charging there. All that high-tech stuff, nothing compared to a good axe. Yep, definitely nothing compared to a good axe. You know, I was just double-checking there. Yeah, everything is broken. Do not let him escape.
Understood, Lord!
Fill him full of arrows. So a good solid defensive line there. We lost 217 good Dowie against, but we took out nearly 2,000 of the Skaven. So that's fairly good. You know, nearly 10 rats apiece. Nearly 10 rats per man. Obviously some units, as you can see, did much better, like my ranged, which did exceptionally, but that's always to be expected. And my well, some of my melee units did very well. My Slayers did very well, as expected. They're very glass cannony. And yeah, that is the end of the current incursions. We are going to get to that border, rejig, and kick butt, to be honest. I think I can almost get Ironbreakers, which as far as I'm concerned are the best units in existence. Good God, the Dowie have come back. It's not even slightly. They were getting absolutely ruined, whereas Grimgor has just crumbled. Considering I had the opportunity to confederate a while back, I've got a feeling I've lost that for good. Ooh, that makes things interesting. Access to technology gained. Oh, thank God. There you go. After a long, treacherous journey, diplomats have finally arrived. So somebody did say it takes a turn, and they were right. Oh, thank God. Does that mean? Does that mean? Does that mean? Which building do I need the Bugman's Rangers? Ah, I don't have it. But I do down here. Let's build this one up because I want to get some other buildings. I want to be able to build iron breakers, guys. Knock that over. I'm going to swap that building into another one. And that building needs to be moved over to here too. God damn. That can also be rebuilt somewhere else though. So, okay, doing a little big rejig down here.
Let us begin. Beards in belts. What? Time for a reckoning.
But yeah, I'm quite happy with the changes going on here. Yep, Ancestral Grudge again, because we are going to be needing that.
For the wisdom of the layer.
So after complaining and saying that was potentially a bug, it wasn't a bug. It was just I hadn't been... See, I've done this before with other factions, and I've traded with the Dwarves for years and never got that to happen, so... But no, that's really nice. Ooh, we've discovered an Undercity in Darkhold. That is a little worrying, and we definitely need to deal with that. Oh, Skye confederated with Eshin, not the other way around. I misread that. I thought it was the other way around, but obviously not, because they still have an army there, so that's also interesting. I'm not particularly worried by it. Destroy Undercity. That wasn't too expensive.
Onward. For the wisdom of the layer. My king commands. It is time.
Right.
Ready.
See, as far as I'm concerned, Bugman's Rangers are just excellent. Range, we've got slightly more missile damage than everybody else. Not by much, actually. I'm sure I remember them having more. What is it which makes them better? Oh, you can buff them specifically as well. Yeah. I mean, they're obviously better. Charge defense against large foes. Fast for a dwarf, stalk, vanguard deployment. Ah, you can see they have slightly more ammo. They're generally better all round.
Time for a reckoning. Let us begin.
I'm going to do a bit more recruitment here as well. Some of these guys are literally going to be being plonked into the other armies. Let's get some more cannons on the go. Ooh, and a couple of units blasting charges. They are, you see how they are good, but we'll give them a go. We'll put them in somewhere. So it's a bit more building up there. We will get there though. Our income is going definitely the right way as well, which helps. Let's go down here where we are doing a lot of rejigging as well. No, first things first. Let's get that. That is hugely important to us. Then we can start working on all the other bits and pieces. And that can be built there next turn. And a bit of extra replenishment there. This sort of little area here, I suspect, is a Skaven incursion, so I probably do want to go and push that relatively soon, but at the same time, I don't want to overextend myself around the greenskins too much. I would like to push in and take this region in its entirety, and obviously Karak Peaks. So what I want is a defensive army sort of around here, which can bounce around. In fact, I probably want to take Misty Mountain as a defensive position. And maybe Death Gorge. Well, no, what we'll do is we'll advance in here with a single army and we'll do a mass invasion here once we're ready. Don't know why I keep doing that. So we'll potentially build another army here and another army up there once we're ready as well. Because we've got the cash as well. That's the thing. We've got the income. We can really push ourselves into the absolute top tier, get organ guns and things in as well, which will be exceptionally good fun. Little annoyed I didn't get these two places, but you know. If I'm not quick, I might lose the opportunity. I need to advance relatively quickly, to be fair, so I might start the early invasion sooner rather than later, actually. So we're going to meet up at Ashridge and then prepare the invasion from there. Because let's be honest, while the greenskins may hit me in other places, they are properly weakened and too busy fighting elsewhere. And if I jump over there, I can just cut in and hopefully not let anybody else get the territory. What's that? Greenskins up there? No, it's Sterland.
My axe thirsts for war. Strong agrees. What is unthinkable? Summon me if you dare. Summon me if you dare.
Again, I probably want to build that elsewhere, but I want the defences as well. We do need to push up into some of these too to unlock other things. We'll get there. We will get there. Tactician for the extra range damage. So these guys, I'm going to have a rejig, prepare, you know, get them, make sure they're all fully equipped, fully replenished, and then we will start the push. I mean, I don't think I need to start the push because, God, look at the Dowie. It's not even funny how powerful they are now. How have they gone from being almost dead to that powerful? Sounds daft. I kind of want the greenskins to fight back a bit. Because I couldn't take on the dwarves at the moment. I should have confederated when I had the chance, guys. That is the obvious answer. I mean, it's obviously because I took out the Skaven, so it's completely my victory, guys. We're claiming it anyway.
One rag to war, as the High King commands.
You can put them in there. Oh. Oh, that's what I was missing. I was getting a bit confused there.
Ha ha! Shoulder axes, lads. We move. For the wisdom of the layer.
I am going to into Frond's army at least. I'm going to pop one of these as well. You are lacking range, so we'll swap it in for a ranged.
Anad. Time for a reckoning. Onward.
Yeah, I can do that. And a unit of blasting charges in there as well. Okay.
My axe thirsts for war.
I simply don't think I've been quick enough. I think the dwarves
Welcome, friends of the Dowie.
have straight up won. Let's send them. Oh, I'm not in that war. Ask them to mobilise against the Skaven there. See how little that works. Literally, I think events have overtaken me. I think the Greenskins threat is dealt with pretty much. It's going to be a land grab now. Who can grab the most as quickly as possible? So next turn we are going to just move in and start grabbing as much as we can. I will try and get Karak 8 Peaks if I can. But certainly we're going to kind of go diagonally down and cut through to try and section this off. Karak 8 Peaks is probably the Orcs' best defensive position, though it appears to be being completely overrun already. Wow, they're destroying places! And Grimgor is still technically about as powerful as me, but that doesn't really help him when he's being eaten by everything else. Nope. And for some reason, Google thought my phone thought I was talking to it. Okay, Google started talking to me randomly. And it did then, because I said its name. That was a bit silly of me.
For the wisdom of the layer. Grudges will be settled. Move. Let us begin.
No. Yeah, it's too late now.
Go then. For the wisdom of the layer.
We're zerging down here and we can spread out from down here. What am I going to give Front? Front can have Mr. Explosy Charge. As a technical term, guys. 1 turn, and then it's gonna start build. We are gonna start building the army. Don't like that. The fact we're still getting corruption here kind of signifies to me that there's something under one of my cities somewhere. So we're going to try and smash in through here and just grab as much as we can, as quickly as we can, while everything else crumbles. I suspect we're hitting straight into the Skaven homeland. I'm a bit gutted. I'm probably potentially not going to get Karak 8 Peaks. Ooh! They destroyed it again. Why are they doing that? I mean, what I really want is the Dowie Karak or Karazangor to start having some problems in the north. Nope. Because then they will potentially, the Chaos Invasion being triggered now would help. That's not bad. No, we'll go for Mr. Tough here. Oh, that's really nice too. No, and we'll put a Oh, we've unlocked all of these too. I'm not going to recruit anybody from there just yet because there's no point spending money on them when I don't actually have access to them. Oh goddamn! I can't actually build them until I get a Gomril Forge. So it's going to be a few turns before we actually start building up. Derp derp. So somebody's going to go down there. Basically, I'm going to try and spread out one to each of these places, if I can. And then we'll push down through here and eventually into Death Gorge. There is potential for them to sneak behind me, but we'll see how it goes. I would like that rat poison. Right, no, skip everything. I know I could have started doing another tech, but I'd have probably forgotten about that tech if I'd done it. And we'll get the rat poison, which will really help reduce the any corruption in my territories. But it really is just smash and grab now. It's basically a rush to grab as much of the Skaven and Orc territory as possible. That's actually good to me. I'm really gutted they got Karak 8 Peaks. But there's still some good stuff down here for me. And who knows, after this, we may get... The dwarves may well get dragged into something else, so... Or I could potentially drag the dwarves into a war with the Empire. Ha! That'd be fun. Also, the dwarves aren't quite as rushing here because they don't think there's anything there, and I'm fairly sure there is. I thought so. Rat poison. Oh, and causes fear when fighting. Nice. And extra money.
time.
They're gonna beat me there.
All here are honored dwarfkin.
Grumble, 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 grumble. Anyway, guys, that is all stuff for me to deal with next time. As always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you are enjoying this. Please do feel free to pop any comments in the comments section or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There is a link to my Discord in the comments and the description, as well as links to my Twitter, my Patreon, and my affiliations with Overclockers and Humble Bundle Games, so please check them out. As always, thank you for watching.